If you remember from my last video, we just landed in Melbourne, Australia, and we're trying to figure out life. We got a cheap cooking set at a thrift store, we got a car rental, and we were able to get some camping gear off of the equivalent of Craigslist. We now have about 4 days to make it from Melbourne over to Lake's Entrance while exploring the coast. Over in Lake's Entrance, we have some work on a farm lined up for us. This countryside really reminds me of like Big Sur, California. There's cows on the left, and on the right's the ocean, and it is beautiful. It's cold. We got ourselves a campsite and we're setting up our $15 camping gear that we bought, and the mattress we got fits perfect. This is gonna be perfect.
It's like this mattress and this tent were made to be together.
Just like us.
Just like...
But yeah, it's a very cute and adorable little tent. But it should be good because we'll be keeping all of our gear and food and stuff inside the car. So we really just need this for sleeping. I'm lightheaded.
Oh man.
So I'm almost done, and I got my hair stuck in the zipper, and there's no way I can get it out without help. How's it going, Mandy?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you're good.
Yeah, we're free. It's gonna be a cozy little place. It's gonna be just the bed, but it fits perfect. It's gonna be a little cozy little tent on the Australian coast. What more could someone ask for? Our tiny tent is all ready for us. We've been amazed how little people are actually like around. Like the beaches are beautiful, not like no trash on it. The weather's nice, but there's like no one here. I feel like anywhere else in the world these beaches would be like packed full. But we haven't seen a kangaroo or koalas yet. We've been wanting to. We might have seen one dead roadkill one, but we're kind of ignoring that one because we want to see a live one before we see roadkill kangaroo. But here we are at the beach. Time to go look at some tide pools before the sun goes down. When we got this camping stove with all the other camping gear for like 15 bucks, the girl said this thing leaked. And she had it like this, so yeah, it leaks right there some. But what you gotta do is just twist it, and now it doesn't leak. So I think she was trying to just get rid of it because she thought it was broken, but it works perfectly fine. And these stoves aren't cheap, so we're pretty happy. Time to make some dinner. So something I find super stupid and wasteful is when people have canned corn, they just pour out this beautiful corn juice. Corn juice is one of the most underrated things in the world. It's really yummy.
You call it beautiful?
You've got some competition, Randy.
Oh my god.
It is freezing cold. We left Japan because it is too cold, but it's cold here too. The ocean is not happy. You can see it peeking through there. But we're gonna clean up the tent, try to let it dry out because it rained pretty good last night. That's why we moved it in the middle of the night underneath here, because the tent isn't that waterproof is what we found out. We're at Agnes Falls Natural Reserve. It's like a waterfall place, but it's just beautiful, big trees, really lush, lots of beautiful birds. There's a waterfall up that way, and we're having a quick breakfast, have some coffee, have some eggs, and check out the waterfall. Down by the ocean is just way too windy, so this is more protected, and there's no one here. We have the whole place to ourselves. We found our next home. This is an old lifeboat off of a boat. We could turn this thing into like a little tiny home.
Perfect
Let's
size.
have the bedroom up there, kitchen over here, living dining right here, bathroom shower in the back there. This would be a perfect little home, and then you could even just like let it float. We never have to pay any rent or anything. Just bob around in the ocean for the rest of the day. We were walking along the beach and came across this massive old ship. Well, they just ran ashore, and it's just been decaying here. Oh, that's awesome.
So we found out last night that our tent is not waterproof. So it was a pretty cold night, and this night where we are today is gonna be even colder than last night, and it's gonna rain. So we've decided to give it the good old college try and see if this inflatable mattress fits in the back of our car. Eli, do you think it's gonna work?
Camper van.
Camper van.
So we're making breakfast this morning. We slept in the car last night, and how was it?
It was way better than the night before.
We stayed dry, and it was comfortable. Mostly we stayed dry. That's the big thing. And it's actually like a little bit bigger than the tent probably, because that tent is small.
Yeah, we could both like kind of stretch out a bit more.
Kind of, you could stretch out.
I was happy.
But
Yeah.
I'm 6'6", so I can't.
You keep going diagonally.
Sorry. But I'll probably start doing that from now on, because that was easier and better than the tent. And it's just a little bit of rearranging inside the car before we do it, but then it's nice and comfy.
Super.
But it rained a bit last night. This morning we'll try to figure out what to do. I kind of want to go get in the water, but we don't really have a towel that's dry, so I don't know if I can get in the water or not.
If that's the only reason, I've got 2 towels that are dry.
Uh-oh, I might have to get in the water then. We're making a little lunch at Lake's Entrance in Victoria. Let me tell you something. You can get canned tuna without the pole cap and a can opener for the same price you can get one that has a pole cap. So that's just easy way to save money. So many people pay $2 extra just for the cap on top. But it's just like, buy a cheap can opener and don't be lazy. Found ourselves a nice little campsite. A group of a couple of girls from Germany that are traveling decided to join us. We finally got a campfire going, and weather's becoming better. It's beautiful here. So we found a free public shower with hot water today. So we took showers, or she did. I'm taking one tomorrow. But we got to dry all the towels because we kind of use them for drying out our tent and stuff that first night. But the bed's all set up in here. And queen size bed. I guess double size, not queen. But it's a perfect little fit in a cozy little fuel efficient car.
Perfect.
I don't miss my van at all.